Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Scorpio Pit. Today I'm going to be reviewing a video where a Chicago family sues the police for wrong house raid. Let's get into it.
Department after officers raided their home by mistake and held them at gunpoint. Dave Savini of our CBS station WBBM broke the story.
Chicago police officers responded to a 911 call in August 2019 about two men fighting at a nearby gas station, one of them possibly armed. When police arrived, four men ran. Officers entered this apartment building, but there's no public evidence suggesting this is where the suspects went. Officers headed to the third floor, where they kicked down the door belonging to Regina Evans and Stephen Winters. A lawsuit filed by the couple Tuesday alleges the officers forcibly entered their home without announcing themselves as police. Body cam video shows them holding Winters down as the officers checked the apartment. The lawsuit alleges an officer had a gun to Winters' head.
Officer with the gun to my head, I thought it was kind of over.
In one room, they woke up a 73-year-old grandfather at gunpoint. And in another, they find the couple's children, 5-year-old Rashyla and 9-year-old Savela. They were in their beds when they say an officer entered their room and pointed a gun at them.
So what did you do when you saw the gun?
I was crying.
The other one put a gun in my face and put a gun in the room with my kids.
I called the police too.
You called the police on the police?
Yes.
I need more police to come.
I called the police on the police because I don't know what's going on. You in my house, you won't tell me anything.
The family can be heard repeatedly telling police the suspects never entered their unit. Officers later apologized.
They thought they were doing a good thing chasing some guy with a gun up here.
In a statement, a CPD spokesperson said the apprehension of fleeing suspects are often active in fluid situations in which officers are balancing public safety and the safety of all individuals involved.
Trauma, heartache. They left a lot of baggage behind.
Let's get into this. First of all, the police knew they had the wrong address, y'all. Because they got the paperwork of the address where they need to go. Secondly, they didn't care because they just wanted to go in and brutalize somebody. Because these police officers out here are bullies and menace out here. Now, the second part is, they knew damn well when they seen that child sleeping in that bed, they knew that they were supposed to put their guns away, but they did not. Okay, they up here scaring this family half to death, all because they got this power and they know they can get away with this shit. I'm glad this family is suing the Chicago Police Department, because enough is enough. We're getting tired of being brutalized and tortured for no apparent reason, guys. Now, I'm not saying there's no good officers out here, but where you good officers are right now, you guys need to come out of hiding and take a stand against y'all corrupt police system. I don't know if you guys are afraid, or you too scared, you feel you're gonna lose your job, or y'all just plain soft. I really don't know. But this police brutality needs to stop in this country. As black folks, I'm not going to take this too much longer. But like I said before, these assholes knew they had the wrong house. They seen the paperwork. They just didn't care. They doing this because they know they can get away with it without any repercussions. They still gonna have their jobs. Only thing that's gonna happen to them is they're gonna get suspended. They're gonna get suspended and still get paid. They're not gonna have no repercussions whatsoever. They're still gonna go out here terrorizing the citizens, still with their badge and guns. Pretty soon, which already know they already are, they are here killing innocent people for no apparent reason, especially black people. A black person can't even walk to the store without getting stopped by the police. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story here. Okay. It's happened on the south side, St. Louis City. This is where I was at, St. Louis City, the South Side. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you my address because that's personal. But I was walking to the grocery store. I went in, got my groceries, right? Come out the grocery store. I decided, I'm gonna walk to my sister's house, see how she doing. As I'm walking, let me remind you, as I'm walking, I have groceries in my hands, okay? I'm walking. I notice 2 police vans pull up behind me. The police get out, stop me, and start questioning me. First I ignore them. I like, I don't have the right to stop me. I haven't done nothing wrong. I came from the grocery store. I have not done nothing. I'm walking down the street. That is not a crime. Do you guys know these guys held me there for about 30 to 45 minutes to an hour? May I might add, all because I refused to give my ID. I knew my rights. I knew I had to get them. I know I didn't have to show them my ID. I didn't do anything wrong. No, but just since they was holding me so much, I was saying, fine, you want my ID, but I did say it's in my pocket. It's in my pocket. Do not shoot. I told them where it was, so they would not shoot me. Okay, I show my ID. After I say another 15 minutes, they let me go. Talk about they was looking for a robbery suspect. Now, let me say this: if I rob somebody, do you think I'd be casually walking down the street with groceries, or do you think I'd be in a hurry to flee the scene? Okay, that's story number 2. That's story number 1. My mistake. Story number 2. Once again, walking to the Family Dollar. This when I was living with my auntie. Walking to the Family Dollar. Her Family Dollar's up the street. Before I even get to the store, 3 police officers stopped me, claiming that I looked like a suspect they was looking for to just rob the house. So, I was fed up. So, I kind of snapped off on them, y'all. I was like, if I rob somebody, this is what I told them. Like, if I rob somebody, like, do y'all crazy butts think I'd be casually walking down the street if I just robbed a house? The one cop looked at me. Well, no, sir. I suppose you wouldn't. I was like, exactly. So it's like, so you said I look like the suspect, which I know I don't bother nobody. I don't rob nobody. I sit to myself because I don't want that kind of energy coming back towards me. But anyway, once again, they held me there. Man, it was hot. So yeah, this was in August. It was hot. Heat index up to like 110. I wasn't standing in no shade. Then come to find out that the black police officer claiming that he'd been watching me for about 2 weeks, walking back and forth from the liquor store. So, I told him, if you've been stalking and watching me walk from the liquor store back to my auntie's house, you could have, came to me with a friendly conversation. Hey, sorry to disturb you. Do you know anything about this? Do you know anything that would have happened at this address, sir? Anything? Now, if he would have came to me respectfully, I would have just told him, I don't know, sorry, I don't know nothing about that. I really don't. But that right there, guys, pissed me off. Like, it literally pissed me off. You telling me you was stalking me for 2 weeks, following me at what streets I walked down. But if you would have thought I was the suspect, you should have been stopped me and asked me nicely. Oh, another thing. my ID that I showed these cops, didn't have the address where my auntie lived, had my other auntie's address on it. He thought that was suspicious. He was like, well, the address that you say that you staying at don't match the address on the ID. I was like, that's not suspicious at all. I said that's because when I got this ID made, I was living with my other auntie at the time, so I put her address on it. Okay, so then they decided to take a picture of me, guys, to send back to their department to see if I was the guy they was looking for. Now, get this. I'm standing on Stein in August in the heat. There's 110. I'm not in the shade. All right, I let them take the picture of me because, like, fine, I want to get this over with. You guys held me here long enough. Took another 15 minutes for someone to come over the radio saying that's not the guy. Oh, I forgot to mention. This whole time when they stopped me, when I was walking to the Fame Dollar, I instantly dialed my cousin's number, to let him know what was going on. So if anything happened to me, he would know. Thank goodness my cousin picked up. Yeah, but they let me go, and the only reason they stopped me, hold on, it's because I had this on my head. A lot of people wears this right here on their heads. You just can't pick out a single person because a lot of guys wear these on their head. And that's another thing that pissed me off. Then for one of the right officers to say, oh, I guarantee you the guy we looking for. Oh yeah, used to the guy. That really made my blood boil, guys. It really did. I told him, so how you just gonna automatically think that I'm the guy? Oh, trust me, you are. Oh, no, I'm not. And when they took my picture and it came back that I wasn't the guy they're looking for, you should have seen the guy. You should have seen the face on the guy's face. He was shocked. He was kind of upset that I wasn't the guy. You know what? But I didn't. I called their precinct. I reported it. The only reason I didn't pursue legal action because they didn't shoot me, they didn't beat me. Now, if they would have did that, best to believe it would have been some legal action, guys. But you guys let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys agree with me, or if you don't? And also, just make sure you subscribe to the Scorpio Pit channel. I'm out. Have a good one, you guys.